Hey guys, hope you all are doing well. I just came from my 10 days Vipassana meditation camp, so I thought why not to share my experience and why not to make the people aware about it. Vipassana meditation in the form of camps, it has been started by Shri S. N. Goenka ji in 1976, and since then it has been very popular. The first center was Igatpuri. It's a very big center in Maharashtra, I think 3 hours from Mumbai. And although there are many centers in North India, but I choose it to be Dharamshala because of its awesome weather conditions. So when we entered the center, after the formal registration process completed, when we enter into the gates, the premises gates, so after few hours the gates have been locked. So that is the first condition, that for 10 days you cannot go out of the premises. It's a big premise, but you have to be inside only. The second thing is that you have to switch off your mobiles and you have to submit your mobiles along with your all valuables in the locker. The keys will be with you, but you cannot touch your mobile for 10 days. The third thing is, after few hours of submission of your property, the RMON starts. RMON means you have to be completely silent. You cannot speak any word for 10 days. Not even to yourself when you are alone. In the rooms, not even to your roommate or anyone else. The males and female section will be totally different. Even the couples also, sometimes a wife and husband even comes for the meditation, so they cannot talk to each other or they cannot see each other in those 10 days. So that is the thing. You avoid seeing in the eyes of somebody else. You have to see downwards so that you should not kill any of the insect. The food, there will be breakfast, lunch, dinner, and lodging boarding. That will be completely of no cost. Yes, it will be of no cost. It will be free. And only thing, the whole organization is working on a non-profitable basis, and it is running on the basis of the donation comes from the old students, all volunteers who actually pass out from there, go from there, and got a lot of benefit, and they donate. They will not ask you for donation. If your wish, you can donate anything, but it is completely free. The whole 10 days course, they will not charge you anything. The quality of food is very good. Only thing is that there are no spices in this, and this is how it goes. There are two kinds of rooms. One is twin bed sharing, one is one single bed sharing. Depending upon the availability and your luck, you will get any of them. And the minimum course is for 10 days, and then it goes for 20, 30, 45 and 60 days, depending upon the availability of an individual or how the Acharya permits. When the routine starts, so 4 o'clock you have to wake up. 4 o'clock the bell rang, and 4:30 the meditation starts. So in the whole day there is a 10 and a half hours of meditation. So in 10 days I did around 105 hours of meditation, and there will be a gap. There will be certain gaps in between, 1 hour, 1.5 hours for the breakfast, lunch and dinner. And the breakfast will be available at 6:30, and lunch will be available around 11, and the dinner will be available around 5:30, 6. So this is the kind of routine you have to follow. So meditation, Vipassana as such, my experience about Vipassana is in those 10 days. So I'll not say any negativity, any positivity. Both were there, and it was kind of a neutral thing. So as per Vipassana, as per the word, it says just be aware. Just see the things how they are, and do not pretend anything like that. So that is Vipassana all about. Samta mein rehna seekhiye. This is Vipassana all about. There is a word in Gita, Sthit Pragya. Sthit Pragya means not to dance when the happiness comes, or not to go in sorrow, or in kind of stress, when the sadness or anything doesn't goes according to you. So that is Vipassana, Chit Pragya. So to be in complete state of equanimity. That is Vipassana all about. Then there are techniques. You cannot talk about any religion. That is one condition. Uh, you cannot take the symbol of any religion. It will be the reason for not taking is that they want you to unlearn all those religious practices or any philosophical things you have been following all your life. So they just want that you should be unconditioned. You should not be biased about something, or you should not judge anything. They do not say you to enter into their religion or start believing in their religion. It's a technique. The word Dhamma Shikra. Uh, Dhamma Shikra is Dhamma means Dharam. Dharam means Niyam, the rules, and it is not related to any religion. It is for all. It is same for all. The rule is for the nature. It has to be, there will be a proper balance. Wherever there will be imbalance, the situation gets worse. So wherever there will be a craving, so nor the craving is good, nor the aversion is good. So every state has to be an equanimity. So this was Vipassana talks about as a meditation. So it starts with the breathing technique, then it talks about the senses and how to see your senses. This is how the technique slowly and slowly goes. Initially, it looks to be painful. Many people, there are 5-7 people who left also in between the course. But believe me, ultimately the experience will be great. At the end of 10 days, when you will experience and when you will understand the experience, how it went off, so certainly you will like it. And in between, I have never seen my mind so close. That was my experience about it. So I have never seen my mind so close talking to me all the time, because when you are silent, so your mind talks. And I have never felt that there is a continuous radio which has been put in my mind. And I was feeling it like that there is some radio inside my head, uh, which is always talking on something and something and something. So that was a different experience altogether. After Vipassana, your concentration also improves on practical sides. So what Vipassana says, do not just believe in anything like that. You do it yourself. You experience it yourself. Whatever the philosophies or whatever the religions have told, so do not just believe it like that. Experience it yourself. And they also say that do not just believe it what we are saying. You go understand your body, be aware about the sensation about your body, and try to be aware about it. Just aware about it. But awareness with a sense of equanimity. There should not be any case of any craving or aversion. You should see everything as it is. And slowly you will fall in through that state where your all sankaras, your old sankaras will get rid of, and your new sankaras will not come up, will not be built. So that is the idea behind. I don't want to talk much about it because it will not be wise to talk about Vipassana as a meditation technique a lot. But I think once you should give it a try. Once the trial has to be given, and then it all depends upon you whether you want to continue it or not. It's a meditation technique which has been accepted by many other philosophies also, although I am in a habit of reading other philosophies like Advaita Vedanta, Sankhya philosophy, and yoga philosophy. And my idea is to explore the philosophies. My idea is to explore till the time you will not reach to any particular thing and have more and more knowledge about it. And the more you gain the knowledge, the more you will feel that you don't know anything. So that is the feeling which comes. Even after Vipassana also, when because you have to wash your utensils yourself, and you have to do everything yourself, making your bed, and the kind of routine. You can do the meditation at home also, but the kind of environment the people create there, the kind of sattvic food, even the kind of environment, the kind of uh, trees, and everything, the kind of sounds, and the kind of silence they create. It is such a pure environment that you will not get such kind of environment anywhere else. So that's why even for that environment also, you should go once and understand that what the meditation is all about, and how you can be patiently experience it all. And your concentration, in terms of your concentration, if your concentration is ranking at 1, so it will may, depending upon the individual how well he practices it, it can go to 1.5 or 2 or 2.5, but it will increase to a certain extent. And your ego will come down, definitely. You will understand your body well, your breath well, and you will understand what is actually state of equanimity is looks like, and what silence means when you are completely silent. And I think that was the most emotional moment for me, when after 10 days I have to go out of the hall, and we have to break our silence after 10 days. So that was the most emotional moment. I actually don't want to go out, and because after 7 or 8 days, when your mind stops talking to you, then it becomes lovely. Really, there are lot of positive and negative things which come across, but it is worthy to take the experience altogether. It is worthy to once experience it, without judging it, without judging about the religion, without judging about the people, just experiencing it. I think it's a worth experience. And overall, in case of I can help you with anything, so please do let me know. I will be happy to help you. I have also posted my email ID. I'll also post the website. You can mail me and ask me any questions. You will not get any problem for the laundries. Everything is very well organized. Laundry is available there, depending upon the center to center. In Dharamshala it was available, although it was on a paid thing, but laundry was available. And uh, everything is very organized on time. From 4:30, when the meditation starts, and from up to 9 o'clock when you go to sleep in the night, up to all the time, everything is on time. The food will be on time. After 10 days, it's a different world. It's an altogether different world, but certainly a world which can be experienced. And I would like to experience it again. I would like to go again, because in 10 days they say that you do not understand complete about it, although they tell each and everything about the technique. But I would like to volunteer it also, and I would like to experience it again also. Overall, amazing experience. So I certainly recommend you all to go once, understand the technique with a unbiased heart, and at least I can assure you that a certain kind of purity you will feel in yourself. All the best. Good luck, guys. Thank you.